Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. And today we're going to do part 5. If you recall, in the last 4 parts of the Hanger Box Challenge, there was never supposed to be a part 5, but I figured, hey, why not? Let's do a review. I had some good hits in 1 through 4, so I figured, hey, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do part 5. It's the hidden, I guess the hidden view or whatnot. But yeah, so let's go real quick. So I have them in order here, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, of course. Those are the parts. There is no part 5. Part 5 is what you're looking at. It's the complete review. So I thought I'd just kind of go through these with you guys. Not super quick here, but I thought I'd at least cover them. So in part 1, we pulled a Juju Watkins on the first pitch. We pulled I think it's Kanata on the rainbow foil. We had a Shohei Ohtani on the All Tops team. Another rainbow. And then, of course, the big one, if you remember on part 1, was the big David Vesta autograph in blue, which is what you can see there. And then, of course, we had a couple of what they call the spring training versions. So we have Mookie Betts there. Here's another rainbow as well. That's a nice one. And then, of course, Nolan Arenado. I got to get those names. I got to work on those names. That's all on me, guys. Sorry about that. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits on that first video, so that's pretty good for the hangers. So yeah, and again, I think the big hit out of here is going to be the David Vestas. We'll pull him out. Juju Watkins, Shohei. I like a Shohei just because I know we all like a Shohei, so I'll set him there. Mookie Betts, I believe this ERA hitter was a pretty good little hit as well. That's just me. Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of what we got out of the first set there. I got David Vestas there in the background, a Shohei Ohtani and the All Tops team, and then I got a rainbow there of the National League ERA leaders, and so I got that one there. So we'll put him, just put him like that. Yeah. So that was kind of part 1, and then part 2. If you guys saw the video, part 2, I honestly don't know what happened to the camera. We simply were not recording when I thought we were recording. And so that became a thing. And then, as you can see, I got a ton of good hits on that one. And then I opted, instead of doing originally the 16 boxes, I went ahead and opened up, well, I say 16 altogether, but for that series, I opened up 5 because I had filmed all 4 being ripped and nothing was on the camera. So I was like, wow. So then I opted to go ahead and let's just do another ripping for the sake of having one on the video instead of like, oh, here's what I got. And so long story short, yeah, here were the hits from part 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hits out of part 2, which was good. I got a gold Lindor. So that one came out really nice. This one was number 2. There, you should be able to see it right there. I'll move it. There you go. 695 out of 225. So the Lindor, that was nice. And I got a purple holofoil, 105 to 250. That was nice. And then I got a pink as well. Right, pink is not numbered. It's just a short print. And then the standard holofoil, just in the silver. And then I got a whole bunch of spring training. Bryce Harper, Julio Rodriguez, Jose Altuve. I'm partial to the Stros as well. Rafael Devers, and then Juan Soto. So those were the spring training. And then on the rainbow foil, Orlando there. Jose Ramirez there. Yep. And then Jake Irvin. And then Chase McDermott. Those were all the rainbows, which was really nice. And so for me, the big hits here is I will pass over the spring training and this holofoil, and I will come here and I'll say those are the big 3 hits, big 3 hits that came out of the part 2. So the Lindor, that was a good hit. And then, of course, the purple and the pink, Logan Gilbert and Angel Maria. I got to get those names. But those would be the other hits there that I would load. And these are in no order, guys. I'm just laying them down so you guys can see them. So yeah, that was part 2. And again, I got the Bryce Harper in here. I got Altuve in here, Rafael Devers, and then of course Juan Soto, and then this guy goes there. But I mean, these aren't bad hits either. I'm just kind of showcasing, from each part, what I think are the I say big hits, but what I say, considerably different on the hits. I can't recall where some of these landed on as far as value and stuff. I just don't shoot. It's been a little bit of a time since I've gone past that fourth video, but yeah. So part three, I got these guys, which was a big one, Otani and these guys. So this was good. What was this one? This one was the home run leaders. That one was nice. I got a gold Diamante, a pink Diamante, and then I got a first pitch, two first pitch here, and then again the greatest hits, and then Call to the Hall, Stan Mussolini, which I thought that was cool too. The James Wood is in there, in the first pitch. But if I had to sit there and pick something, I probably would lean towards this rainbow because there's some serious hitters in there. And then I got a gold and a pink. Those are pretty good. So for me, part three was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. And I'll take those three as the ones to showcase. So again, you got a gold. I'll put him there. You got a pink. I'll put him there. And then I will put the rainbow there. So you guys should have a pretty good looking view of the cards that came out. And that's up to part three. Let me see if I can make some room here on my board so you guys can see the next ones. I'll put two right there for now. Part four. Here's part four. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I gave you a sneak peek there. Let's go here, here, and here. Okay, so let's go something like that. So part four, I got the Mike Trout, Call to the Hall, Mike Schmidt. The big one out of there was the Fernando Tatis Jr., the home field advantage. That was a big deal. And then I got the, what was this one? Yeah, the ERA leaders and the holofoil, the standard holofoil, not numbered, just a standard holofoil. That one was kind of nice too. Reese Hines on the greatest hits. And then KY, I believe, on the rainbow foil. And then Jason Kelsey on the first pitch. So I probably would lay these three down. Call to the Hall, Mike Schmidt, and Mike Trout. I'd probably lay those down and say that the big hits out of there were the Tatis, for sure, the home field advantage. And then the ERA leaders there. That's a nice one as well. So when I count them up, what does it mean? You're taking a good look at them there. If I did the math right when I was counting them up, there was 43 hits in total for all these hangers. 17, and remember, if you remember, 43, that isn't including the 1990. It's not including the 4 stars of MLB, and it's not including the Diamantes. There's 2 of them. So if we look at it from a hit perspective, there's a total of 43 hits. I got this pile here. You guys can probably barely see them. I got that pile there. I'll remove this stand, and you got this pile here. So all in all, 43 hits came out of these hangers that were not the cards that typically come with the hangers. If I do the math, let's see here, it's 59 cards. That's 17. That's 1,003. Yep, it's 1,003 cards. If you consider the 1,003 cards, if we were to simply add up the 1990s, the 4 stars of MLB, and the 2 Diamantes, then you're looking at 7 at 17. So you're looking at, what is that, 119? Did I get that right? 7 at 17? I'm going to pull up my calculator now. My brain's dying on me, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, it'd be 119 cards that came in the hangers. That equates to an 11.86% or 12. It's a 12% hit rate just with the cards that come with the hangers. Again, the 1990 4 stars of MLB and the 2 Diamantes. If you include what you got out here during the break, which I said were the hits, then that would add an additional 43 cards. That would make that grand total 162, 162 hits, so to speak. That would equate to 16%, roughly, give or take. Actually, closer to 16. Yeah, that'd be 16. 16% in hit rate that you would get out of these hangers, which, as far as I'm concerned, that's an awesome percentage, 16%. These hits alone here, mathematically, they account for just a little bit over 4% of the total hits you get out of the, if you count the math again, 59 times 17 boxes. So 4% out here in hit percentage, if you include the whole thing, including the Diamantes and everything else, you're looking at 16%. So if you want my 2 cents on it right now, if you look at what I got out here, if you do even more homework on the odds, the percentage, and breaking it down, do it to dollars, whatnot, then I still think you're going to end up at the assessment I'm at. And that is, simply put, what everybody's been talking about. Hangers absolutely are bangers. When it comes to the value that you get for these and what you get out of them, absolutely, I would spend my money on hangers. I think the going back and forth, everybody's talking about the jumbos. Yeah, you do get a lot of hits out of the jumbos. I haven't personally opened up a jumbo because, for me, it's a lot of money up front for the jumbos, and you pay for those hits pretty significantly. I don't know, these 17 hangers. If you let me just get away with just the simple math. Oh shoot, what's 17? 17 at $13 is about $221. I'm not figuring taxes or anything. If everybody lives in a different state, I'm just saying right now, $17 times 13 is $221. Before all this started with Topps, when it was released, you were buying jumbos, I want to say, for maybe $190 or right around $200. I still believe, with what I got for $221, and you're looking at it here, and you include the Diamantes, the 4 stars of MLB, the one 1990. I think the jumbo has a 1990 in it as well. I don't think, with the exception of, the autograph and the 2 relics, I didn't get any relics here, but I did get an autograph. And I did get a case hit on the home field advantage with Fernando Tatis. So, from my perspective, I think the hangers absolutely are a better value and hit percentage than even the jumbo. I think everybody's chasing the jumbos because they're sitting there, getting excited about the autograph and the 2 relics. But you're not guaranteed anybody heavy. I mean, if I got a jumbo and someone said, yeah, you're going to get one of the veteran players out of the jumbo, your odds are blah, 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 then yeah, maybe it makes sense. But right now, what people are paying for jumbos, you could still get a tier, I don't know, I'll say tier 1. Let's say Judge is a tier 5. You're still potentially going to pull more tier 1, tier 2 players out of those jumbos because of the amount of cards they are in comparison to the veterans. So for me, it's a little bit of a risk still to go buy a jumbo and then end up getting stuck with a tier 1, player. Yeah, it's an autograph, and they guaranteed that, but I wouldn't spend I don't know, I'll say 190 to 250 right now on a jumbo for it. I would just be stressed to put that kind of money involved. And yeah, you get the guarantees, but you don't get the guarantee or the quality of the player out of there. You're still going to potentially be stuck with somebody that could be, you could get an autograph out of there, and it's a $3 autograph. I mean, it could happen. So for me, I'm going to stick with the hangers. So again, hangers are bangers. I'm crowning them. This is part 5. You'll see me put a crown on these guys. I'm going to continue to chase these. Give you guys a little sneak, I shouldn't say sneak preview, but just a subtle hint here. I did just get back from a trip in Oregon where I went all over the place in a little place called Redmond. It's actually not a little place. It's a pretty big little city. I was in Redmond, Oregon, visiting my son, and I went on an adventure looking for hanger boxes, hitting all the retail shops. And so I came back with a gambit of stuff from different locations within the Oregon area, but pretty much centralized around Redmond. So look forward to some videos coming out. I'll be working on them here pretty soon, doing an Oregon edition of a hanger challenge that I just went everywhere I could in Oregon that was feasible for driving anyway. And I was just trying to pick these things up. So I do have an Oregon edition coming up. I completely, I completely agree. Hangers are bangers. I'm crowning them. They're done. Part 5 is review. It's out in front of you. I still have all the other ones sitting out here for as well. I'm going to continue building that set, the Diamantes. That's still going to keep going. I'm now chasing the silver packs as well that come out of the jumbo boxes. And as you will see, my buddy DB, he's absolutely building the 1990s Topps 35th anniversary card, which is a gorgeous looking card. So he's building that set as well. So yeah, more to come, guys. Stay with me here. Stay with the channel. Like, subscribe, do what you got to do. I'm going to keep trying to bring it up to you guys as truthful as I can and as realistic as I can. I don't have an unlimited budget here. I don't have a sponsorship going on. I don't got anything. It's just a guy who loves collecting cards. I thought I'd just build the channel for you guys, put some stuff out there without being swayed one way or the other. But again, I like this 2025 Series 1. There's a lot of stuff coming out right now, and I'm just going like, yeah, that takes a different type of budget. So I'm sticking with what I know. I'm committing to the Series 1 for Topps, and I'll commit to Series 2. And I may do something else, guys. I'm kind of just building the channel right now, trying to get some subscribers. It's a cool thing. I'm having lots of fun. And like I said, be prepared. I got an Oregon edition coming up. I got a battle. I got a head-to-head battle coming up with DB. That's going to be fun. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. Enjoy the rest of the show and the channel. If I have more videos loaded up, go for it. Go through them. Let me know. Put some comments there. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good day.